Hello again, folks. This is George Shears with Volume 3 of Haiku for Nonduality. If you haven't watched the previous two volumes, I invite you to do that. You'll find them on my YouTube channel. And so now we'll proceed with Volume 3. Haiku for Nonduality, 1:18:23 a.m. We are only all one in our common awareness, not in its content. We remain unique as individual persons, a crucial key point. Becoming aware that we share one awareness is our key first step. At our deepest core, we are the same one being united in love. From this one being, all our uniqueness is derived. We're all its agents. Infinite being experiences itself diversely through us. Reawakening into this natural state, our new life begins. It's the first chapter of realigning our lives with this fresh, quote-unquote, right view. Haiku for Nonduality, 1:20:23 a.m. At what we call, quote-unquote, birth, universal consciousness takes form locally. It, quote-unquote, puts on this form, much like a VR headset, and perceives as such. Its perspective, then, as this localized being, is the same as ours. Its activity is then perceived as, quote-unquote, the world outside of itself. This then continues until it, quote, takes off the headset at what we call, quote-unquote, death. Just so, in our dreams, we wear a quote-unquote VR headset, unquote, and become, quote-unquote, born there. When we then wake up, the headset is taken off, and the dream then, quote-unquote, dies. Our lives in form, then, are essentially the dreams of non-local being. Haiku for Nonduality, 1:21:23 a.m. Through our deep, quote-unquote, wrong view, we seek love and happiness in the, quote-unquote, outside world. Ironically, we already are these states, shining from within. In Sanskrit, we are Sat, Chit, Ananda, truth, consciousness, bliss. Seeking, quote-unquote, outside, then, results from ignoring our infinite being. All of addiction is rooted in this wrong view, our pervasive error. Its antidote, then, requires that we know fully our natural state. As Jesus stated, knowing this truth sets us free. His central, quote-unquote, good news. The bottom line, then, is to reclaim our birthright, infinite being. Haiku for Nonduality, 1:22:23 p.m. Happiness alone is our universal aim, not objects or states. We seek the latter as a means to happiness, which is not lasting. The very nature of the being we all are is pure happiness. Without conditions, it's inherently present and never absent. It's our only means, then, to lasting happiness, peace, and contentment. The being we are needs nothing to be complete. It's never lacking. To rest in I am, then, is to be happy now, with no conditions. To know this one truth is to end all seeking for what we already are. Haiku for Non-Duality, 1:24:23 a.m. In knowing thyself, non-duality is key. It's our true nature. We use the word I more than any other word. Few know its essence. Like water in drinks, I gets mixed with its contents and loses its taste. To know our I clearly, we must extricate it from what's not essential. What can we remove and still remain clearly I? That's the key experience. How about thoughts? Are they essential to I? Feelings? Sensations? Our relationships? The activities we do? None are essential. They all come and go. What remains in their absence? That is what we are. Haiku for Non-Duality, 1:26:23 p.m. Due to the veiling of aware presence, we seem to shrink and get dense. We experience then suffering arising and look for relief. We seek for what seems we've lost: love, peace, happiness in objects and states. But we never find any lasting happiness in any of them. There's only one way to solve this predicament: to be what we are. From the perspective of quote-unquote I am, it's never lost. Thus, there's no return. The longer we are in seeming separateness, the more we suffer. We are driven then relentlessly to wake up to reality. So that's it for now, folks. Thanks much for your interest in watching, and please continue to watch this space for Volume 4. Bye for now.